Reed Hellstrom, the son of Victoria Newman and J.D. Hellstrom, has had a complicated journey on The Young and the Restless. He first appeared as a young boy, and over the years, fans have watched him grow up into a teenager and adult. But in recent years, Reed's storyline has faded into the background, leaving many fans wondering, what happened to Reed Hellstrom on The Young and the Restless? Let's take a closer look at his character's journey and what led to his absence from the show. Reed Hellstrom was introduced to viewers in 2004 when he was born to Victoria Newman and J.T. Hellstrom. His early years on the show were marked by the struggles of his parents' relationship, and Reed became an important part of the Newman family dynamic. His father, J.T., was a key character on the show, and Reed's mother, Victoria, was a prominent figure in Genoa City as part of the powerful Newman family. As a child, Reed's storylines mainly revolved around his family and the drama surrounding them. As Reed grew older, his character became more involved in the complex relationships within the Newman and Abbott families. He had some interactions with the younger characters, including romantic interests and friendships, but his storylines began to slow down over time. This was not unusual, as many soap opera characters go through phases where their involvement in storylines diminishes before they are written back into the show with more significant arcs. One major event that shaped Reed's life was his father JT's tragic death. JT was killed off the show in 2018, and this had a profound effect on Reed. The loss of his father was a major turning point in Reed's life, and it prompted his character to leave Genoa City to deal with the aftermath of the tragedy. This was a natural progression for Reed's storyline, as characters often need to step away from the action to cope with significant losses. After JT's death, Reed's appearances on the show became less frequent. At one point, he was mentioned as living in another city, far away from the turmoil of Genoa City. His absence became more noticeable as the years went by. Fans who were invested in his character wondered why Reed had essentially been written out of the show. His storyline was left unresolved, and there was little information about his whereabouts or future plans. The lack of Reed's presence was particularly noticeable during major family events, such as the wedding of his mother, Victoria, to other characters or key moments involving the Newman family. It seemed as though Reed was being phased out of the narrative altogether. Despite this, there was always a chance that he could make a return. Soap operas are known for bringing characters back after long absences, and Reed's return could spark some much-needed drama, especially given his family's complex history and the ongoing dynamics in Genoa City. While Reed Hellstrom's absence from the show has been a mystery for fans, it's important to remember that characters on soap operas are often written out temporarily or permanently for a variety of reasons. Sometimes, actors move on to other projects, or the show's producers decide to focus on different characters or storylines. This doesn't mean that Reed is completely gone for good. Many characters have returned after being off the screen for extended periods, and there's always a possibility that Reed could make a comeback in the future. Reed's absence has left a gap in the storylines involving the Hellstrom and Newman families. Victoria, who once had a strong mother-son relationship with Reed, is still a central character on the show. Fans often speculate about Reed's return and whether his reappearance could lead to new conflicts or opportunities for character development. In conclusion, Reed Hellstrom's absence from The Young and the Restless has left many fans wondering what happened to the character. While Reed has been largely absent since the death of his father, J.T., and his departure from Genoa City, it's important to remember that his story is far from over. Like many soap opera characters, Reed could always make a dramatic return, and his return could be just what The Young and the Restless needs to shake things up once again. For now, fans can only hope that Reed will one day find his way back to Genoa City and reignite his place in the drama.